and the ancestors are looking out for us. God Hayes is exposing them, man.
Okay, you see that chair right there? See how big it is?
Yeah.
Now look at the Pope chair under it. Scroll down, look at the Pope chair under
Never have it been made so clear.
Young TV. Young.
We running the game right now.
Young TV.
Time to take over.
Young.
We the hottest in the game. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. If you just not tuned in.
TV.
Share, like on your Instagram, Facebook.
Young TV.
If you tuned in, we broadcasting live from 2030, baby.
Young TV. Young.
Taking over the game, baby. Oh yeah.
Young TV.
Hit that like.
Young TV.
Get them likes up in the air, you heard me?
Young TV.
Ride by. Hotel Islam.
Young TV.
Assalamu alaikum. Flown lesson.
Young TV.
Oh, what up?
Peace, Chief. Peace. What's going on with you?
Man, chilling with the three kings right here, man. Got young Dasani Shakur right here. Dasan,
That's what's up.
this one over here knocked out. Let me show you Drill Maru. Hold on. It's funny too, because you inspired me to name him Drew too. Maru came to me in the hospital, but you feel me? Let me find him real quick. No, he don't win this. No, he don't win this Maru. But no, Unc, I just like I said, I wanna.
What's up, little man? What's up?
Yeah. But man, again, I just want to say, man, for the appreciation, man. Like I said, I don't watch. You know, you and Elder done dropped over 200 vids on the YouTube. You feel me? I done been locked in on every one of those. And like you said, when you a chief, you got to go get the learn. You got to get the knowledge. You feel me? And it's so crazy. You came. I put on your. This is probably like 2.5 years ago. I put it on live. I'm like, yo, you the final teacher. But I wasn't saying like it wasn't no more teachers coming. I'm based on like just far as the knowledge that needed to be said, far as us being, you feel me, indigenous to this land. Because this shit was crazy. I promise you, even when you start talking about the Trail of the Tears, in 3rd grade, I started learning about that, right? I cried.
Yep.
I cried, and I swear to God. Now you want to say what up to Aunt?
What's up, man? What's going on with you?
He pointing at his brother. But yeah, like I said, when you was going over the Trail of Tears, man, I cried. You know, it was you just gave me full recall, total recall, and it's so crazy. I did a project in 8th grade as well. You feel me? On my father's side, my father died when I was 6 months. You feel me? I don't really talk to my family like that, but you know, they got some paper. You feel me? Like she a doctor, and her husband is a lawyer. So we ain't do the what is it called, ancestry. We did our genealogy. Like she spent like $12,000, so we could really find our roots, right? They got real long money, so that $12,000 wasn't nothing. You feel me? So I did this project, and this was the first time I ever heard of me being an Indian. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the first time I ever seen it. You know, from the beginning, even when I was in 3rd grade learning about Egypt and all that shit, we was told that we was African. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like the whole time I was getting told that narrative, Unc, I swear to God, something in my soul was like, nah, that shit ain't right. And like I said, I done had so many past life regressions, Unc. I could tell you 1,000 stories. Even shit, you initiated me in one of my past life for my high priest. You feel me? So even when you said you was Tahuti, like all that shit was just like I remember everything. It's crazy when you get up here and talk to you. It's like you have so much to say, but it's like, you feel me, like the shit become unreal in a sense. You feel me? Even when you talk to what's her name with the goddess glow up, your life with
Oh, idea.
Idea. It was beautiful. When I tell you that day when I seen the divine masculine and feminine come together, I knew we won. You feel me? I seen this shit, and it's like now I'm experiencing this shit in real life. I just met this lady, because you know now I preach this shit everywhere I go. You feel me? I'm really one of them ones. You feel me? So like once I really found and downloaded the information, I'm a real teacher and a great student as well. You feel me? So with that being said, I just met a lady the other day, and we had some shit that I can't even experience. So like right now, man, we in a beautiful time, and it's so much to say, even with the Mississippi shit. You feel me? I remember, like I said, I got my my great, let me see, they was born in like 1870, right? No, earlier, no, later than that, like 1885, you feel me? Something like that. They got married at 18, but I got their marriage license. You feel me? If I ain't had a kid right now, I'll show you. They want no slaves. They want married under no slave shit. None of that. You feel me? She got Birmingham, Alabama on it. You feel me? And I know all my roots. As far as I swear to God, the shit's so crazy talking to you right now. And shout out to all the people in the chat too. Like I know y'all the fam. Like this our tribe.
Man, hey, look, they vibing off the energy from the little ones, man. They loving the boys.
Oh, I kept telling you to add me. I've been waiting for this moment like a while. You feel me? Like I said, this is Sean Shakur. You feel me? And I remember one day you was on the live and shit, and then I walked away and you said something. You was like, "Yeah, the Sonny man." You feel me? And this is what I call him. Naturally, that was his nickname. You feel me? And like I said, this Drew Amaru. You can see the fire in these boys. You know, this my other son right here. He named after me. You feel me? I got 3 boys, so like even on the like you feel me on the spiritual level. You feel me? I seen the 3 sons in 2020. That's when I first ran into you in 2020. You was on the porch smoking a black. You feel me? I'm chiefing with the chief. And it's so crazy. I knew you was gonna call me because I just rolled up. I said it ain't gonna be right if I ain't chiefing with the chief. I literally just got done rolling my blunt, came back in here with my kids. You see me sweat. This shit is fire. I know what time it is. You feel me?
Yeah.
I know who you is, and I know damn sure who I am. You feel what I'm saying? Even in Chicago shit, I got family in Chicago. I go to family reunions out there. So when you said that Mississippi shit, and shout out to Rashad Jamal too, and I can shout out 1,000, Bobby Hemmett. You feel me? I was reading The Living Soul, Malachi York. So when you came out saying Malachi York, I was reading that nigga when I was 12 years old. I'm 29. You see what I'm saying? So I was a different type of breed, and me reading. So when you came back and said Malachi York name, the shit was so refreshing because it's like nobody was speaking about him. And you know I'm from Buffalo, New York. You feel me? Yeah. So the nigga, you know, Pharaoh from Buffalo. So I used to pull up on bro and tell him like, yo, bro, I'm like, yo, like never. You feel me? I never like you always said, you can feel how you want to feel. Everybody got the right to feel how they want to feel. You feel me? So when you came back later and told me that I felt this shit 100%, but I'm like, I went to fear. I'm like, nah, bro, like. I'm like, nah, that shit on Malachi York, bro. You should be able to see through that. I'm like, how don't you see through that, bro? I'm like, every one of our great leaders, it's either a sex case assassination or a character assassination. So I'm talking to Fair. I'm like, bro, like, how don't you see this shit so clearly? Like, nah, man, he's sending me documents. Cause like I said, I'm one of the ones. I'm not no debate type nigga, but I got knowledge, huh? You feel what I'm saying? So that's why I say I called you the final teacher, because you finished my whole puzzle piece. The shit was crazy. You feel me? Right before you came, I was already on. You feel me? You know, that's all that banging the shit in our culture. I don't call it on some gang shit though. You feel me? But I was learning about, man. I was learning about Larry Hoover. It's like everything that you said, the shit so weird. That's how I know we part of the same tribe. Because I swear to God, before I even ran into you, I was learning about all this shit. And I had made a group chat in 2018 before I even met you. You feel me? Now, mind you, I'm in real estate and shit. You feel me? So I'm a businessman as well. I can get into another stories with that. I can tell you like how I learned these terms and these legal rights and shit, and how they set us up and took our land. You feel me? So I'm fucking where I was at. You know we smoking shit. I'll be going on so many tantrums. You know we geniuses and shit. So I should be like,
yeah. Look, you brought up two people. You brought up Rashad Jamal and you brought up Malachi York.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, before I tell you why they use sex cases, I want to point something out on Rashad Jamal. Originally, they was trying to charge him with kidnapping his son, but because he had the text messages and everything, they couldn't do nothing.
Right.
And right then, he knew it was a target on him. He was telling everybody that the government was trying to get him, but they thought that it was the mad rantings of one of them angry black Negroes. He was telling you the truth. The reason why they use sex cases, this applies to Malachi York too. The allegation is the evidence.
Right.
Right. And they don't need to prove it if they have enough allegations. The allegations is the only evidence required. Malachi case, they created documents that went contrary to what was already on record by his medical doctor in order to try to link him to the cases.
Yeah.
Right. But then the testing, since he's been locked up, it still don't match the paperwork. This is why I said, how in the hell can he only have herpes and chlamydia long enough to give it to them kids, but he's been going to the doctor for an annual STD screen since the 70s every year, and it's not recorded in none of his STD screens.
Right.
Then when he go to court, they produce a document that ain't from his doctor, right?
Exactly.
And then once the case over and they test him in prison, and all of a sudden all of this shit is gone. I thought you can't get rid of herpes. You can't have it both ways.
I thought it was a virus.
But, right. So this is what I was talking about earlier on the previous video when I was talking about because we speak up for the innocent don't mean we support pedophilia.
Right, exactly. Not at
because
all.
Brother Sanchez believed because I spoke up for Malachi York that I'm supporting the pedophile. But all the time, this goofball don't got nothing to say about the known pedophiles. He ain't said never did a video on Harvey Weinstein. He ain't never did a video on Jeffrey Epstein, but he won't do one on Malachi York. That's a motherfucking infiltrator.
Come on now.
So if you can't see through the BS, look, it's a judge named Judge Bornstein, was a family court judge for 40 years. And he wrote a whole paper on how they use sex allegations against men for divorce proceedings, family custody battles, and shit like that. And also they use them for social implications, like in Malachi case. And if I don't read the paperwork, I won't know none of this. You know, Brother Sanchez is what you call an antagonist. He's against anything that he didn't come up with. He ain't never came up with nothing original on his own.
Right. No, that's a fact. 100%. Yeah, I watched all that shit live with far as Rashad Jamal. You feel me? You know, he was going live every Sunday.
Yeah. See, people are so fickle when they tried to charge him with the kidnapping. And now the chick talking about cult leader survivor and got a whole GoFundMe page, trying to collect thousands of dollars as a survivor of a cult.
That's great.
And anybody don't believe it can scroll down, and it's in my receipts on my page, and you can see the same one that came with the allegations. First, she tried to pin the baby on him, making him pay all his money. Then when he found out it ain't his baby, now he's a sexual predator. That don't match. Right? And look, and this is what I keep telling people. Me and Rashad, we both might be GDs, but we not friends.
Right, exactly.
You know what I mean? This is what people don't understand. I'm only speaking up because I know what's going on and I see through the bullshit.
It's a fact. You know, I know, you don't went over this 1,000 times, so I already know. You feel me? I already know you just reiterating it for the people.
Mm-hmm.
I was making that point because it was one of his videos that really stood out to me. I watched, like I said, I'm basically a sapiosexual. I'm the intelligence. I gotta do this shit every day. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I'm getting multiple information from everybody. Shout out Billy Cursor too. Y'all live. I think y'all did on.
That's my guy. I love Billy.
Listen, that shit y'all did on Brother Rich page. I tell y'all, the shit had my my brain going through synapses. I was opening portals and the shit. Like I was going back and forth, and it was like when you said it, you was like, man, it's like me, my brother. I'm from the streets, you know, Billy more the professional type. So seeing y'all two in action, you feel me? I'm really, you feel me? Like how that was, I'm that whole dynamic because I'm still a businessman. I still throw on a suit, you feel me? But like I said, I'm from the trenches, you feel me? Like I've been born in this, but I'm a chameleon. I still adapt it so I can take care of my family at the highest level, you feel me? So, man, this shit is so
Yeah.
fire.
So
It's so beautiful. And I see everybody in the comments too, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Yeah, it's a hootie for sure. I love y'all, man. Like this shit is just go outside. Y'all smell this shit. Like the change is here. The matriarch has risen. So even on behalf of that, I knew the women already was supposed to always run this shit. You feel me? I knew this shit was flipped backwards. Even when I started learning about patriarchy in 8th grade, you feel me? Because I went to a school like they knew I wasn't gonna go to college. So I went to the school where I basically graduated with a college degree. So I was learning shit. I was already done with high school in 10th grade. You feel me? So they was teaching us civics shit that you be talking about with Taj Sharik Bey. You feel me? And when you came down and broke all this shit down and talking about this shit was for the matriarchs, because like I said, man, we got to get these kids right. You feel me? You see me, I'm raising the 3 kings. Like my kids not growing up in this shit. We got to get this shit together. You feel me?
it's coming in. It's coming in. Like I told people before, we in the 4th stage of continuity status, the reconstitution of government, and the matriarchs is reconstituting the matriarchal government. In the presence of our enemies, they preparing the table for a feast.
Yeah.
We gonna have Mardi Gras coast to coast.
Yeah, when you said that shit, I dreamed about that shit a long time ago. You feel me? Because I said, I remember I said I was even watching Kalai. You feel me? I tap in with all. Like I said, I'm the spiritual web. A spider is one of my totem poles as well. You feel me? I can get into the owl and the hawk, but spider, I can see everybody, soul, spirit. I might not see the face, like even everybody else in the live, I can feel all of us. So when we live, I tap into the live not only just for you feel me? We getting this energy from everybody. You feel me? So the kids, the babies, and you know I'm about these damn kids. I coach and all that. But hold on, let me get Lil Sonny right here, dude. What you want? You hungry? No, your ass ain't wet. Just change it. There you go. You hungry? But like I said, with me having that, like I said, you know how we go on tantrums and shit. But back to the marriage license in Birmingham, Alabama, that started me down there. So I'm like, damn. You feel me? So one day I hopped on the bus. I went down there. My spirit called me. It's like I got called to multiple places. Why I named my son Amaru? When you told me that, I got a connection with Mexico. You feel me? That shit in my blood. I've been to Mexico about 6 times. I can't not stay. I'm about to go to Mexico on the 22nd of May. You hear what I'm saying? So it's something I got to see there for me to, because I'm a chief as well. So I got to, we got to do our runs, our stops. Listen to this shit. I'm having so many epiphanies because I'm on the phone with you. This shit been 3 years waiting, so I could talk all day. I know it's other people that want to get on here, you feel me? But I'm on this motherfucker. I'm like, I tapped into it. Because you was heavy on Marcus Garvey, you feel me? All the chiefs, you feel me? When you said the whirlwind speech, right? In that live, nigga, I was in Jamaica. I was in Jamaica, and a lot of niggas, like even the young chief that just came on before me, or I don't know, I forgot when he came. He's from Jamaica. I'm in the trenches. I get with the people everywhere I go. In Mexico, I'm in the mountains. They look like me. They look like you. Them little niggas just talking Spanish. I can't talk Spanish. You feel me? But the shit was just, I'm seeing it. I went to Jamaica. They celebrate Marcus Garvey out there. You know, he got a parade and all that. I was out there. Then why, after you did that parade, I think that you did that shit in like 2022, I think. The whirlwind joint. You talked about it and you showed us in like a little book or something, some shit like that. No, it was Marcus Garvey's speech, and you played the shit while you was on live. I don't watch every one of your lives, every one of your videos. I can recall every one because I'm a chief. I had to learn this shit. This shit was by, I had to. The ancestors forced me. You feel me? It's been my calling since the beginning. And boom, you doing the Marcus Garvey joint. Why? I book a trip a year, not even knowing why I'm out there on Marcus Garvey's birthday. I could send you the pic in your inbox. When I tell you I had to go there and check in with him, I felt this energy. The nigga energy was everywhere. And then it was you got some Jamaican niggas that be like, yeah, we were slaves. Because I'm riding past, they showing me the sugar cane plantations, you feel me? I'm like, yeah, I'm telling the one nigga, he like, nah. But just like us, like we all got different, we got the same information, but different in a sense, you feel me? Like, shit, I got the one Jamaican nigga, he was like, yeah, we were slaves. We got brought from Africa. You feel me? So what I do, I let people listen more, you feel me? So I let them talk. And if you say something the right way, and I know that you need to get this piece, this puzzle, or learn something, you feel me? Like I will inform you. One nigga said something. He was like, yeah, Marcus got. He's like, nah, man. He was like, we indigenous from our land. We got tribes. So I paid bro like $100 American. You feel me? Bro took me into the. I'm jumping off rivers inside in the mountains in Jamaica. Them niggas out there smoking weed, living off the land. This shit was like paradise. It's like the shit I've been waiting for my whole life, You feel me? I navigate in the city because you know we gotta navigate through the matrix and shit. You feel me? Like all my unks, real players, real G's, real all that. You feel me? So I seen all. I done been through every way. That's why I like this time is just the most beautiful. Like even especially with Kalai, like because like I said, I'm about to say this too. Like, you know I'm going crazy. Like I said, I had a dream about you before I even seen you come on live. You feel me? I was walking up to you. I don't know if it was a mound or a pyramid. It was my initiation. I don't know if you was walking me there, escort. I don't know if you was somebody that. You feel me? But I know that shit for sure because I blacked out. Sometimes I could close my eyes, not even sleep. You know how he is when we smoke. You feel me? And I could visualize. That's one of my like I said, I'm a genius, but not on paper. One of my genius aspects is visualization. I could see shit. Like I could see past life regret. I could see this shit so clearly. So one day, I'm on a bus. I'm in high school. I open my eyes and shit. I'm not even high or nothing. I open my eyes. The whole university, it's because UB, it's the University of Buffalo. The whole university turned into pyramids and mountains. The same shit how, you feel me? How Malachi and I had, I'm like, what the fuck? This is before I met you. I'm in high school. I graduated 2013. You feel me? And I started having dreams about, now I'm in Kemet. But I swear to God, the vibe, before you even told me, the vibe never gave me Africa. I'm in my backyard. Like I have a dream. I'm in my backyard digging and I find a sphinx. Or I dig and I find shit. Like you see, I got all types of pieces. I'm a jewelry nigga because you know the gold is the amplifier. You feel me? I got big chains. I got big unks. My wife got one. You know my other shit fell with the, feel me? All this shit. You feel me? Like, so it's just so powerful, man. Like even me coming right now. I remember one day I hopped in the life. It was you. Shout out Big Mama too. Like when you that reveal, just like she jumped through the screen. I'm trying to tell you. And then one day, I remember she was trying to do the
telling
bowl.
them the tribes gonna know.
Doing a fucking bowl steam. And the shit was quiet, but I heard everything. It's like the ancestors were singing. And I seen her. I said, yo, this shit is official. Because Chief Warhouse, I seen her in 2011 after Hurricane Katrina or some shit like that. They put her on TV. It was like I was supposed to see this shit. And they was like, yeah, because when the levees broke, they had her on TV. I looked her up on YouTube before you even brought up her name. This is the first lady I ever heard. Like, we not from Africa. And I'm looking at her like, shit, she look like me. You feel me? I got niggas from Africa. My man's, one of my best friends moved from Africa to here. You feel me? Nigga from, he from Senegal. You feel me? So I was already making connections. Like even when he first came, I first met him my freshman year. I said, bro, I told the nigga, I swear to God, call him right now. Nigga was like, I said, bro, you here to bridge my gap. Like you something. Because when I seen the nigga, he do look like me a little bit. You feel me? He dark, but his bone structure, he like the only African nigga I only seen with like our features. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, we do have some Africans that came thousands of years ago from over here. And they call Hadesha people, and they call Afar people.
The Afar, that exactly.
This is why we call the land that they call Africa, we called the Afar Inca, because that was one of our family clans that crossed the river, the Great Lake at the time, or the Atlantic Ocean, and they found a settlement location. So they in the Ethiopia, Somalia, Sudan region. Right. That's where they settled at. The pyramids was built by Tahuti, and he left from what we call today Teotihuacan, which is Tahuti Wakan, the holy place of Tahuti. You know, so we got kindreds over there, but that don't mean we from over there.
Exactly. Because like I said, we've been traveling the waters.
Yeah, sure. we recognize Africans as earth tribes.
Oh, you said that shit so perfectly, because that nigga like my brother from another mother. Like, you know when niggas say that? Like, yo, bro, all the way from born and raised. He came to America for high school. The nigga looked like I'm talking about same everything. The nigga got waves. You can't see my shit right now, but I'm spinning. That's all part of the
You gotta
culture.
also remember um um they built that country of like Liberia. They put a whole bunch of us in Liberia. They don't think because they put us in Liberia, we stayed there.
Right.
Some of us went other places.
So
Right. So we not surprised that they got blood over here and we got blood over there. We just surprised that everybody believed that we only can look like this if we come from Africa.
right.
And like I said before, lions come from America. How they get in Africa?
Come on now. You got a lot of
Elephants started in America. How they get in Africa and India?
Come on. Talk to me.
Right? The leopard used to be a jaguar before it was transplanted to Africa. So it's just that they act like that we didn't know the other tribes of the earth before Columbus set sail.
Like, who the fuck is y'all? Like, word. That's goofy, though. Yeah. That's why even my man's what he said it's like it's so in your face. It's like it's so right there. You feel me? But that's why you can't come to gratitude again just for putting that shit together. You definitely was the glue. It's a lot of us that speak this shit too, but like I said, the way like how you say with all the receipts, I follow you on IG too and shit. And like now that I've been in this, not like I said, I've been shit since your ass woke me up, shit. On really where we from, my DNA and my shit already activated, so I remember everything. So I've been telling people, tagging them, sending them your shit. You feel me? And I'm heavy on the sun too because I remember, like I told you, I was studying Kemet since I was young. You feel me? Even before I started studying Malachi York, because I was so fascinated with it. You feel me? I remember in third grade, it's a big that 3. Like I live by that 3, 6, and that 9 too. But third grade, we started learning about Kemet as well. And I remember the teachers like, all right, flip the page. All of us, the only teacher taught us that shit for like 2 days. You feel me? And I used to always keep my finger or my thumb on that shit. And I used to always just flip back and look at it. You see the shit? Look.
We get offended because they textbooks don't really talk about
my
us.
light dim as hell, but you can see I got the whole. You feel me?
Yeah. Look,
got the matriarch on my shit. Like
this is the thing right here about their curriculum. The curriculum was never intended for us. It was intended for the children of Europe that settled over here.
And the Indian schools, Uncle Live was beautiful. Just say it for the people that need to be reminded. Come on. I was with that. When you said that shit, I remember the shit. When you talked about the Trail of Tears, I cried again as a grown man because I remember I experienced that shit. I remember when they moved us. This is what I'm telling you. How you usurped us and swapped us out all the way down to the mirror flips, to the Nile, to the fucking Mississippi. It all made sense to me I ain't had to listen to the shit twice because I was already on track. I just needed somebody to fucking pinpoint me, like, you feel me? And then, not even just a bigger, like I said, I study all the great leaders, you feel me? All of them. Anybody you can think of. Shout out to my nigga Sargon, my nigga Kalai, because you Sargon and Kalai is who I'm tapping in with right now. Of course, Brother Rich. Nigga, I was tapping in with Brother Rich on the House of Consciousness back in, you feel me?
Yeah.
I was a young boy. You know what I'm saying? So
I love Brother Kalai. You gotta give Brother Kalai some shout outs in the comments.
Man, shout out to Brother Kalai.
I love Brother Kalai. Look,
man, shout out
was
to some blood and DNA and this shit. I know, look, believe it or not, the nigga might be on here. I know he ain't. It'd be funny. Like I'll be catching you in his joints. I'll be catching Sargon. I'll be catching all of us and everybody shit because I can see it. I'm the web. You feel me? We ain't even got a comment on because, like, believe it or not, I'm not the person that
remember. You remember that show American Gods with a Nancy on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Played by Orlando Jones, I think his name is.
I don't be knowing the names, but if you that sounds familiar. I can't put a face on it.
He was the one that was talking about his children suffering and all that, and he gave that fire ass speech. Anyway, the reason why I brought that up, the character that he's playing, the Nancy, is the embodiment of the old chief of the Anasazi. The symbol for the Anasazi, the totem, is the spider.
Talk to me, You just gave me vibrations. Talk to me.
The job of an Anasazi, they're not a tribe. It's like a title of a position to function. Is to collect and connect all of the tribes, doctrines, and tie them together.
I love spiders. When I was a kid, I used to tell my mom I want a tarantula. I didn't know why till when you brought up the totem poles, and I dreamed about my fucking totem was a spider. And what you saying, that shit is not a tribe, it's a job. It's only a select few that get that job, Because when
It's
I tell
just
you I can
like
see the spiritual,
Hayoka. It's just
I can
like
see the spiritual
a
realm,
Hayoka.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's like, man, I ain't killed nothing in years. You feel me? Because I tapped into my higher vibration. You feel me? But it started with the spider, and it's so crazy. My sister used to play with them shits when we was young. Like I used to get mad little. Now that we get a little older and wiser, you start seeing a little downloads. Shout out to the brother that came on here and said that you said like the Most High put in front of us. You feel me? Because we all God consciousness experiencing physical realities, our own reality. You feel me? So it's like we all got this shit, but that web shit, I know it. I'm talking about dreaming about the spiders, and then when I was like during this time when you was bringing up when you first brought up the totem, you said sit down, meditate, ask spirit, ask mother. You feel me? Ask Big Mama, she'll tell you. I meditated. I've been heavy on meditation since Malachi Z. York. You know, the Living Soul. I was addicted to chapter 7. You remember the Living Soul? I was reading shit when I was 12 that I couldn't understand, but I was experiencing in real time. You feel me? The Epic of Gilgamesh. I read a lot of Dr. Z. It was a point in time, I downloaded so much information, I had to step away for 10 years because I was still learning. Because you know how you learn some shit, you got to experience it. Malachi had me so fucked up. Shout out to Malachi. Yo, let me say this before, because you know, we geniuses, so you know I'm going, see, you got your genius under control. I'm still in tantric mode where my brain, wherever I go, I got to go. The nigga,
That's what they call
man, shout out Phase One. The nigga Phase One, bro, he don't even know. Bro,
man, I love Phase.
Didn't I tell you how one of my powers is a visionary, right? I'm a genius. The nigga Malachi York channeled himself through Phase One. If I can go to video,
listen,
you told him that told the nigga that I swear to God, I seen that shit. You told the nigga that the next live when you said, yo, I seen him channel the joint. The nigga did something. I remember the part so clearly. He said something. He had his hands like this. I can't even, my phone can't even sit up. I shit on the chart. He like this. He said something. Shit sounded just like, yo, shit, yo, that's Big You feel me? He said something, then the nigga laughed. The nigga whole face changed. The nigga shapeshift. I said, because I'm a shapeshifter, so I know. You feel me?
Look, listen, hold on. I gotta tell you this. I was talking to Young Elder, right?
Yeah, shout out Elder, man. That's my nigga, dog. Go ahead.
I told Young Elder, I say, L, I don't know if Phase be knowing it.
You seen that shit. Go ahead, I'm listening. My fault.
I said, I don't know if Phase be knowing it, but sometimes he be channeling Dr. York. Pops be talking to us using Phase One.
The nigga left the prison. Wherever if he not in prison, the nigga Malachi left. The nigga did the shit I said. Cause you know when, and me, I'm a heavy intellect. I'm like you, Phase One. I'm like, you feel me? And we all got the knowledge. It's all DNA. You got to just open up your genes when you get to that level. You feel me? But you know, once I first watched Phase One video, and I know he started calling out certain names, and you always said, because you got that mind, you said, yo, they got the right to feel how they feel. And I remember you came on the live, and this day I was like, no, this nigga different. You ain't judge the situation, none of that. You feel me? You just let Phase feel it. And you was like, yo, because I felt him. I said, Phase is like, because the nigga Malachi was like my pops too. So when he came on there feeling the type of way, like how niggas ain't giving Pops credit, like where Pops go? I'm feeling him 100%. So I'm like, when he bringing up names, I'm like, man, he don't even, I'm like, I'm in the comments. Like I said, I don't really comment a lot. I just sit back and listen. I'm in the comments on Elder shit. I'm like, Elder. I'm like, listen, just tell me to watch Rob videos. I say, Rob brought up this nigga since day one. The Free Larry battle cry, but nigga, after that, it was always free the rest of the Chiefs. It was never just free Larry. You feel me? So, motherfuckers know. Like, Phase know now. You see, he don't talk about that shit. But shout out Phase, that nigga. You feel me? What he did for Black History. Ain't no Black History. Yeah, like, this shit is here,
I told him that's why I didn't get offended. I say, if every one of the Nubians was moving from York like Phase was, he'd already be home.
Man, what real general status, dude?
He'd already be home. So how am I gonna go against him when I'm respecting his swag? I'm respecting his position. I'm respecting who he is, and I'm hearing the master teacher speak through this kid. I'm an elder. I can't be mad at him. I'm listening to what I'm listening to, but don't nobody else know what I'm listening to. He supposed to be the way he is. If he was any other way, then he wouldn't have the level of respect he got. You know
Right.
what I mean? He
Right.
had to be wired that way. Malachi need them soldiers. He need more phase one. He need a couple 100,000 of them motherfuckers. It ain't enough phase ones in the New Nubian nation.
That's a fact. You know, it is so crazy. I went through every fucking right. I like to call it rite of passage. You feel me? But I was definitely heavy on the Duwapi. I don't really claim shit because I feel like my real job is the spider shit that you said. What is it called? The Anasari? What the
Anasazi.
fuck? The Anasazi? Why the fuck I heard that before again? Like when you
Just
just
look
said
it
it.
up. Look, I'm about to bring one of the sisters up, but look up Anasazi. ANSZI.
Yeah,
Or A is
daughters.
it
You need that feminine energy.
ANSAZI, something like that. But when you go to images, you're gonna see spider shit all through it.
I already see it now. I'm about to go check it out. Yo, listen. Bring the feminine energy on because you know we always got to get that. Yo,
Yeah,
shout out to the
I'm
family.
gonna try to
I,
take two sisters because I'm just starting to wear down now.
yeah, you got to.
But I'm gonna take two sisters because I want to get some feminine energy on here before I go. I'm trying to get the sister Aisha Poetic. I'm trying to get her on here, but it ain't letting her on. It say she on here, but
Yo,
she
one
ain't
more
on
thing
here.
too. This ain't even me saying that. It's not her. That's not her time. It's something that she gonna learn from this live or the next one. I try to get on your live multiple times. The one day the shit straight black my screen. You couldn't hear me. It was with you. It was with one of the matriarchs. I had joined the shit. You couldn't hear. Our screen was both black. Like she gotta understand it's something she gotta hear. So tell her she might have to just be in listening mode. You feel me? Cause I seen her come on the line and say, yo, take your AirPods out. She took them shits out. But yo, peace to the family, yo. I love y'all. Let her try. Yo, add me. I see y'all start. I'm gonna follow y'all back. I feel the energy. You feel me? Let's just keep doing what we doing, y'all. Just this shit easy. Just keep reminding each other. That's all we gotta do. And make sure you're going outside to get that sun, yo. This shit popping right now. No cap.
For sure. They sending in the codes. All right. Peace, God, and thanks for
Peace,
coming
peace,
up and
peace.
talking to the people,
All
man.
right,
We
y'all.
enjoyed
Y'all,
your
yo,
presence.
for
Yeah.
sure. Already. Peace.
Okay. Is it another sister want to come up? Because I've been trying to let this sister up, but they won't. I'm gonna try one more time. I just invited you again, and it ain't letting you come up. Okay. We'll talk on the back channel when I'm done. Is it any more sisters that want to come up? Can you give me a thumbs up? If not, I'm gonna end the. Yeah, bro was lit. And he had the little mans with him. He was lit. He need that energy for them three boys too. Me at the G. I sent you the request. We see if they let you in. Son kids, if you come up here, you can ask about whatever you want. There's no subject matter. This is an open Q&A. So we just talking about whatever the person got the question that's asking. But it don't look like they won't let no sisters on here. I'm getting offended now. I'm gonna try again, Mia. I just sent it again. I just so it's I'll give you a few seconds, see if you can't find where it's at. I got 4 requests pending, and none of these is coming on. Cancel that one. That one. Glam GJXO. If I can't get no sister up here, I'm about to end the live. I'm starting to get tired. But Be Pretty C, I just sent you a request. So now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pending, and they not letting none of the sisters up. It's the Anasazi, Anasazi, Anasazi. Yeah, they not letting me. They not letting me take no sisters in here. I ain't liking that. I'm starting to feel like they on some motherfucking gay shit. That's probably because I got too many invites waiting. I'm gonna try a sister that didn't ask and see what happened. Somebody who didn't even ask to come on here. Maybe they let her in. Just call me Shan. I just sent you a request, sweetie. Let's see what happened. Okay, Kimmy D, I'm gonna try you now. I'm sending you a request. Still not letting them in. You ever hear? So Jordan, this your question. Let me pin it so they can see what it is. So this is the question I'm responding to. Um, you heard before that the rulers were called archons, and the archons are a reptilian race from a parallel dimension that came through a stargate. They genetically reverse from us, but they don't look like us. The uh, they actually have photos of the Pope with the reptilian on Google Images, where you can see what she looked like. The thing on his head, when it's closed, it looked like this. But when it opened up, it looked like the crown on the Statue of Liberty. And that's because that drag queen Statue of Liberty is actually a model of the archon that lived under the Vatican. This the mirror dimension, mirror verse archon. In 2020, she was beheaded with a soul splitter sword, and that was the end of her reign. Yeah, she looked horrible. I was one of Enlil's wives. I don't know what would make her marry that bitch, because she looked like nothing I would want to touch. Mia the G, I'm trying you again, sweetie. You're not letting no sisters in here. I don't like that shit there. Yeah, he is half reptilian. So go on Google, type type in Pope with reptilian, and then go to Google Images and start scrolling. She had a team with her. It's like fucking 30, 40 of them motherfuckers. And by the way, a lot of those children that was coming up missing in Buckingham Palace was being fed to them in the underground. They actually had tunnels. You can walk from the Vatican to several castles and churches in Europe without the people ever knowing that you've been there. Tartarian is just a revisionist term for Atlantis. Yeah. So, Instagram go on their shenanigans. They won't let no sisters up, fucking up my energy field. That shit. So I'm gonna go and wrap this one up. We had a nice chat today. I'm done for the day, and I'll be back when I can. All right. So peace to the fam. Appreciate y'all coming.